Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. So today we have come here for yet another Karthik Pratha program. So every day of ours is going blissfully by attending this Karthik program, where in this holy month of Karthik we are able to get the opportunity to have the Deepadan happening, and then Vrajamandal Parikrama happening, and also we are hearing about various good qualities of Krishna, which is attracting us towards the lotus feet of Krishna, right? So more we know about Krishna, more we will get attraction to him. And today we have Aditi Mataji speaking about one of the wonderful quality of Krishna. Over to you, Aditi Mataji. Hare Krishna. Aditi Mataji, you're there? Okay. We are not able to hear you, Mataji. Not able to hear you.
Can you hear me now, Prabhuji?
Yes.
Okay. So, Hare Krishna, everyone. My humble obeisances to all devotees on the call. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. We will start with Pranam mantras. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Anmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, Hare Krishna, everyone. I'm very fortunate to be speaking today on Krishna's exquisite beauty, Roop Lavanya, one of the 64 qualities of Krishna explained in Nectar of Devotion. So, of the 64 qualities mentioned, 50 may also be found in varying degrees in some of the jivas or common living entities across the universe. The other 5 may be manifested at times in the forms of Lord Brahma and Vishnu. The other 5 can also be found in the form of Narayana or Vishnu, his form as the Lord of Vaikuntha. Besides those 60 qualities, Lord Krishna has 4 more qualities found only in him and not even in his form of Vishnu. Exquisite beauty or Roop Lavanya is one of those 4 qualities which are found only in Krishna. So, Gopis and Gopas of Vrindavan were the greatest devotee of Lord Krishna. It was easy for them to achieve the perfection or in devotion which is Krishna Prem, even without reading scriptures or performing difficult yagyas, because the Lord was present amongst them in person in his captivating form as Shyam Sundar in Vrindavan. Who would not fall in love with the sweet, enchanting, mischievous form of the Lord as butter thief in Vrindavan? Although we are not fortunate like the gopis and the gopas of Vrindavan to be with the sweet form of Lord, but still our devotion can be deepened by meditating on the exquisite beauty of Krishna's form by reading its description in Srimad Bhagavatam and looking at his deities and pictures. So, amongst the various beautiful description of Krishna's beauty, my favorite ones are from Brahma Samhita as described in these 2 verses. Prabhuji, my screen, the slides I'm sharing, that is visible, right?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. So, Venum Kvanantamaravind Dalayataksham Barhavatam Samasitam Buddha Sundarangam Kandarpakotikamaneya Vishesha Shobham Govindamadipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Alol Chandrakala Sadvanamalya Vamshe रत्नांगदं प्रणकेलिकलाविलासम् श्यामं त्रिभङ्गललितां नियतप्रकाशम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि. The matchless beauty of Krishna, the supreme lord of Goloka, is being described here. So, Krishna is the all pervading cognition, has a spiritual form of his own. Lord Brahma, who after performing many austerities for spiritual purification, became perfectly self realized and got a glimpse of the Lord's spiritual nature, composed the Brahma Samhita many thousands of years ago and described what were his most confidential realizations. The form of Krishna is not a fanciful creation of imagination formed after visualizing the beautiful things of the Lord. What Brahma saw in his ecstatic trance of pure devotion is being described. Krishna is engaged playing upon his flute. That flute, by his enchanting musical sound, attracts the hearts of all living beings. Just as a lotus petal produces a pleasant sight, so the two beautiful eyes of Krishna, who causes the manifestation of our spiritual vision, displays the unlimited splendor and beauty of his moonlight face. Just as a mass of blue clouds offers a specifically soothing, pleasant view, the complexion of Krishna is analogously tinged with a spiritual dark blue color. The beauty and loveliness of Krishna is far more enchanting than that of a Cupid multiplied millionfold. And so Krishna is known as Madan Mohan because he conquers the mind of Cupid. There is one pastime related to this. So when Krishna was along with the gopis, in order to instill lusty desires in the heart of Krishna, the Cupid or Kamdev wanted to shoot an arrow towards Krishna. But as soon as he looked at Krishna, Cupid forgot who he is and why he came. Basically, he got enchanted with Krishna's beauty. And so Sri Krishna is called as Madan Mohan. And since Sri Radhika has has enchanted the mind of Sri Krishna, she is also called as Madan Mohan Mohini. We also see many other beautiful descriptions of Lord's beauty in Bhagavatam, that his complexion is as enchanting as an emerald or a tamal tree or a group of beautiful dark clouds. He wears yellow garments and a garland of flesh flowers. He has long curling hair and he is anointed with many fragrant scents. His beautiful crown is decorated with many different flowers. His forehead is beautifully decorated with tilak markings and curling locks of hair. The playful movement of his raised dark eyebrows enchants the hearts of the gopis and gopas. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Lord Chaitanya described the beauty of Krishna's body is so attractive that it attracts not only the demigods and other living entities within this material world, but the personalities of the spiritual sky as well, including the Narayanas, who are expansions of Krishna's personality. In addition, the goddess of fortune, the Lakshmis, who are the wives of Narayanas and are the women described in the Vedas as the most chaste, they are also attracted by the wonderful beauty of Krishna. What to speak of others? Krishna himself is attracted to his own beauty. Lord Krishna's sweetness is so attractive that it steals away his own mind. Thus, even he wants to embrace himself. So while Krishna was at his Dwarka palace, this particular pastime is mentioned in Srila Rup Goswami's Lalita Madhav. So upon seeing his own reflection in a bejeweled pillar of his Dwarka palace, Krishna desired to embrace it, saying, "Aho, I have never seen such a person before. Who is he?" Just by seeing him, I have become eager to embrace him, exactly like Srimati Radharani. So there is another childhood pastime where when no one was looking, so small little Krishna began stealing fresh butter. Startled upon seeing his own reflection, he thought, "Who is this beautiful boy? From where has he come? I've never seen him here." So He said to his reflection in the that pillar, "Oh dear brother, do not tell mother. I will save some butter for you, and you may enjoy it too." So there are many pastimes like this where Krishna himself got attracted by his own image or reflection. So, one more enchanting description of Lord's beauty we relish in the sweet Madhurashtakam, which very sweetly tells about so many aspects of Lord's beauty, such as his face, his smile, his voice, his dress, his walk, which make us fall more in love with Krishna's form. Sri Vallabhacharya describes in this unique stotra the sweetness of Lord Krishna. The Madhurashtakam uses just one adjective, Madhuram, meaning sweet or beautiful, to describe the lovely attributes of Sri Krishna's beautiful form, who is the master of sweetness and sweetness personified. In our everyday life, we see beautiful things around us, but Prabhujis and Matajis, the beauty found in this material world pales before the beauty of Krishna's perfect form. And the material beauty which we see is nothing but a lie, a false. So, the question, why is material beauty false? So, material beauty is herein deemed false in the sense that its manifestation is very, very brief. It appears momentarily and then disappears like a mirage. Material beauty also proves false when we look more closely or shift our perspective. But finally, material beauty is false in that it can never fully satisfy the soul. And in time, we search for something else. All of these points are mentioned not to invoke a mood of gloom and despair, but rather to illustrate that although our love of beauty is perfectly natural sentiment, but we are looking for it in all the wrong quarters. So, as a miner carefully studies his maps before prospecting, we must also determine the whereabouts of true beauty if we wish to unearth this valuable treasure. The Vedic literature tells us that the reservoir of beauty is Lord Sri Krishna, the supreme personality of Godhead. He is the absolute truth and the source of everything. The relative beauty found in this world has its origin in Him, and ultimately we must turn to Him if we wish to realize our desire to know the perfect beauty. Krishna's spiritual beauty touches the very soul of the living being. Thrilled with a pleasure so wonderful that once having relished it, he can never give it up. Srila Rup Goswami has therefore advised, "My dear friend, if you still have any desire to enjoy the company of your friends within this material world, then don't look upon the form of Krishna who is standing on the bank of Keshi Ghat. He is known as Govinda, and his eyes are very enchanting. He is playing upon his flute, and on his head there is a peacock feather. His whole body is illuminated by the moonlight in the sky." So, although descriptions of Krishna's beauty are fascinating, all of us, we may rightfully wonder, how can we overcome our own attraction to the world's enticements and achieve this higher taste, the coveted vision of Krishna's spiritual beauty? Well, we can begin by remembering that even the flickering beauty of this world has its origin in Krishna. The sunrise, the fragrant flower, the taste of water, or anything else that can remind us of Krishna and thus act as an agent of spiritual enlightenment. Furthermore, by hearing and chanting about Sri Krishna in the company of devotees and by worshipping his deity form in the temple, we can accelerate our spiritual advancement. This combination of pleasurable devotional activities will very surely and effectively raise us to the level of pure love for Krishna, enabling us to view him face to face and enjoy the nectar of his moonlight beauty. So, I would like to end this by thanking everyone here for so nicely listening to me and kindly forgive me for any mistakes I may have committed. And Harikshet Prabhuji, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. And I would like to thank Achyuta Prabhuji and Nilambari Mataji for guiding me. Hare Krishna.
Hari, Hari, it was very, very amazing and wonderful. that this amazing quality of Krishna being very attractive. No, this is the only thing. Now, when we come together, Krishna mentions Machita Madgata Prana Bodhayantascha Parasparam Katayantascha Mam Nityam Tushanti Cha Ramanti Cha. So when we come together in the association and when we hear each other, we can actually we can relish Krishna and we can share Krishna. No, that's our hope of this association. And thanks a lot, Aditi Mataji, for giving us this wonderful quality in such a nice way. I was like very, very moved. I was, this is the perfection of Kartik Vrata. Haribol.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. And best wishes for your anniversary also. And we will also pray for you towards the end because your child is going to perform next. Haribol. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, now we will start the Brajamandal Parikrama. Over to you, Manjulali Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Sri Brajamandal Parikrama ki jai. So we are back today on the Parikrama Marg. And every day, our Parikrama Marg and the Parikrama in itself brings us new challenges, new adventures, and a new stepping stone to our own realizations. But we are sure, even if we have to overcome certain challenges while we are on the Parikrama Marg, because our facilities are rudimentary, we are going to reap immense benefits. And we have such realizations that our only goal becomes to hear about the sweet pastimes of the Lord in each of the different places that we go. Brajamandal Parikrama is ever fresh, just like Lord Krishna. So the taste of the pudding is in its eating. So today we have Raghav from UK, who is going to narrate a small place in Rajamandal. And also we have Angel Thakur accompanying Raghav today. So over to you, Raghav, first. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Today we will go to Kokilavana. We enter through the pink gateway of Asheshvara Mahadeva Temple, about 2 kilometers east of Nandagrama. When Mother Yashoda first denied Lord Shiva darshana of baby Krishna, Lord Shiva sat under a tree here to meditate on his beloved Lord. The word Asha means hope or desire. Shiva's heartfelt desire to see Krishna was eventually fulfilled here when the gopis came on behalf of Mother Yashoda to invite him back to Nandagrama. Thus, here he is known as Asheshvara Mahadeva. Offering our respects to Asheshvara Kunda, we cross a field and enter a small forest on the northern side of the temple. We are now at Terkadamba. It is said that Krishna brought his cows to graze here and that he often sat under a kadamba tree to play his flute and call the cows back when it was time to go home. He had a jeweled necklace which he used to count each cow before leaving Nandagrama. Ter means call, and that's why this place is known as Ter Kadamba. Srila Rupa Goswami lived here for many years, completely absorbed in compiling devotional masterpieces. Mother Yashoda is preparing for Krishna's breakfast and she urges everyone to get busy. Krishna and Balarama have become weak and skinny from herding the cows and playing in the forest. We must prepare enough to satisfy their great appetite. At that moment, she desires to bring Radhika and Javata and have her cook Krishna's breakfast.
Srimati Radharani received a benediction from Durvasa Muni that whoever eats a delectable cooking would never fall ill but would live a long life. But Jatila is worried about her daughter-in-law's reputation. Still, because of poor Mercy instructed her to allow it, she consents to Mother Yashoda's appeal. Before sending Radharani off, she asks her not to dally because Radha has to perform a Surya Puja later in that day. Kundalata reassures Jatila that she will protect Radhika from Krishna's restless eyes and bring her home safely. Krishnadasa Kaviraj Goswami states that although this routine takes place every day, the Vrajavasis experience it like it's happening for the first time. So deeply absorbed are they in prema. Javata, it is the home of Srimati Radharani's parents-in-law. Krishna always tried to meet his beloved here. To accomplish that, his great disguises knew no bounds. Srimati Radharani also devised plans to escape vigilance of Jatila, her mother-in-law, and Kotila, her sister-in-law. We walk to the Radhakanta temple, which is said to be Jatila's house. Here we take darshan of the sweet captivating forms of the divine couple. In a room to the left of the main temple room, one can take darshan of Abhimanyu, Jatila and Kotila, and to the right of the temple, another room houses Krishna. Abhimanyu is a shadow of Krishna. Although he is the so-called husband of Srimati Radharani, it's not within his power to touch even her shadow. In fact, only Krishna can be Srimati Radharani's husband. Her so-called marriage to Abhimanyu was arranged by Yogmaya to make Parakya Bhav possible. Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Jai, these wonderful children, Raghav and Angel. Yes, they attend our Gita classes very, very regularly. Let me tell you about Raghav. He lives in London, but he never fails to attend our classes, and he writes to us questions he will type while the classes are on. And if we don't give him a satisfactory answer, he keeps asking us, and he's very inquisitive to know about Krishna. And we thank Raghav's parents, both are doctors. Still, they managed to make him practice. We are very, very grateful for their parents, Lavanya Mataji and Chris Prabhuji, for helping him, go through the entire script. And Angel, we know our little Angel. She's going to sing our Damodar Ashtakam next. We pray that she becomes a great devotee of the Lord and inspires all the children around. So let us pray for both these children. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Bol. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. So now it's time for Damodar Ashtakam, and our angel is going to continue. So you can sing, Mataji. Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna. Namameshwaram Sachitanandarupam Lasatkundalam Gokule Brajamanam. Namameshwaram Sachitanandarupam Lasatkundalam Gokule Brajamanam. Yashodabhiyo Lokaladhavamanam Parham Vishamatyant Todritakobhya Yashodabhiyo Lokaladhavamanam परामृष्टमात्यन्ततो धृतगोप्या रुदन्तं मुहुर्निद्रयुग्मं मृजन्तम् कराम्भोजयोग्नेन सातङ्कनेत्रम् रुदन्तं मुहुर्नेत्रयुग्मं मृजन्तम् कराम्भोजयोग्नेन सातङ्कनेत्रम् मुहुश्वासकं पात्रीरेखाङ्कखण्डा चित्तग्रैवं दामोदरं भक्तिबद्धम् मुहुश्वासकं पात्रीरेखाङ्कखण्डा चित्तग्रैवं दामोदरं भक्तिबद्धम् इति दृक्स्वलीलाभिरनन्तकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमज्जन्तम् अख्यापयन्तम् इति दृक्स्वलीलाभिरनन्तकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमज्जन्तम् अख्यापयन्तम् तदीयेषिताजेषु भक्तर्जितत्वम् पुनः प्रेमतस्तं शतावृत्ति वन्दे तदीयेषिताजेषु भक्तर्जितत्वम् पुनः प्रेमतस्तं शतावृत्ति वन्दे वरं देवमोक्षां न मोक्षां वधिं वा न चैनं वृणेऽहं वरिषादपीहा वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षावधिं वा न चान्यं वृणेऽहं वरिषादपीहा इदं ते वपुरनाथ गोपाल बालम् सदा मे मनस्यावेरास्तं किमन्ये इदं ते वपुरनाथ गोपाल बालम् सदा मे मनस्यावेरास्तं किमन्ये इदं ते मुखाम्भोजमत्यन्तनीलैः वृतं कुन्तलैः स्नेहरक्तैश्च गोप्या इदं ते मुखाम्भोजम् अत्यन्तनीलैः वृतं कुन्तलैः स्नेहरक्तैश्च गोप्या मोहचुम्बितं बिम्बरक्ताधरं मे मनस्याविरास्तामलं लक्ष्यलाभ्यै मोहचुम्बितं बिम्बरक्ताधरं मे मनस्याविरास्तामलं लक्ष्यलाभ्यै नमो देव दामोदरानन्त विष्णु प्रसीदा प्रभो दुःखजलाभिमग्नाम् नमो देव दामोदरानन्त विष्णु प्रसीदा प्रभो दुःखजलाभिमग्नाम् कृपादृष्टिवृष्ट्यातिदिनं बथानु गृहणेश मामज्ञं मेदि दृश्या कृपादृष्टिवृष्ट्यातिदिनं बथानु गृहणेश मामज्ञं मेदि दृश्या कुबेरात्मजो भद्रमुत्रैव यद्वत् त्वया मूर्छितौ भक्तिभजौ कृतौ च कुबेरात्मजो भद्रमुत्रैव यद्वत् त्वया मूर्छितौ भक्तिभजौ कृतौ च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकमे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मे दामोदरेहा तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकमे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मे दामोदरेहा नमस्ते सुदाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिधाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायाथ विश्वस्य धाम्ने नमस्ते सुदाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिधाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायाथ विश्वस्य धाम्ने नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियाय नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्
नमो राधिकाय त्वदीय प्रियाय नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम
राम
राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे जयो गंधर्विका गिरिधारी गौर हरि जयो गंधर्विका गिरिधारी गौर हरि जयो लक्ष्मी नरसिंहा जयो अनंत देव लक्ष्मी नरसिंहा जयो अनंत देव जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंहा जयो अनंत देव लक्ष्मी नरसिंहा जयो अनंत देव जयो जयो प्रभुपाद जयो श्रीला प्रभुपाद जयो जयो प्रभुपाद जयो श्रीला प्रभुपाद जयो जयो गुरुदेव जयो जयो गुरुदेव जयो जयो गुरुदेव जयो जयो गुरुदेव निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल निताई गौर हरि बोल निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल निताई गौर हरि बोल श्री राधा श्याम सुंदर की जय कार्तिक मास की जय श्री दामोदर अष्टकम की जय श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल
Hari Hari. So now the meanings can be read out. Hare Krishna.
to the Supreme Lord, whose form is the embodiment of eternal existence, knowledge, and bliss, whose sharp earrings are swinging to and fro, who is beautifully shining in the divine realm of Gokul, who eyed you to the offense of breaking the pot of yogurt that his mother was churning into butter and then stealing the butter that was kept hanging from a swing, is quickly running from the wooden motor in fear of Mother Yashoda, but who has been caught from behind by her, who ran after him with greater speed to that Supreme Lord. Sri Damodar, I offer my humble obeisances.
Upon seeing his mother's whipping stick, he cried and rubbed his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes were fearful and his breathing quick, and as Mother Yashoda bound his belly with ropes, he shivered in fright and his pearl necklace shook. To this Supreme Lord Sri Damodar I offered my obeisances.
By such childhood pastimes as this, he is drowning the inhabitants of Gokula in the pools of ecstasy and is revealing to those devotees who are absorbed in knowledge of his supreme majesty and opulence that he is the only conquered by devotees whose pure love is imbued with intimacy and is free from all conceptions of awe and reverence. With great love, I again offer my obeisances to Lord Damodara hundreds and hundreds of times.
O Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for the boon of impersonal liberation, nor the highest liberation of external life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon which may be obtained by executing the 9 process of bhakti. O Lord, I simply wish that this form of yours as Bal Gopal in Vrindavan may ever be manifest in my heart, for what is the use to me of any other boon besides this?
O Lord, your lotus face, which is encircled by locks of soft black hair tinged with red, is kissed again and again by Mother Yashoda, and your lips are reddish like the bimba fruit. May this beautiful vision of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are of no use to me.
O Supreme Godhead, I offer my obeisances unto you. O Damodar, O Anant, O Vishnu, O Master, O my Lord, be pleased upon me. By showering your glance of mercy upon me, deliver this poor ignorant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows and become visible to my eyes.
O Lord Damodar, just as the 2 sons of Kuver, Manigriv and Nal Kuver were delivered from the curse of Narad and made into great devotees by you in your form as a baby tied with rope to a wooden grinding mortar, in the same way, please give to me your prema bhakti. I only long for this and have no desire for any kind of liberation.
O Lord Damodar, I first of all offer my obeisances to the brilliantly effulgent rope which binds your belly. I then offer my obeisances to your belly, which is the abode of the entire universe. I humbly bow down to your most beloved Srimati Radharani, and I offer my all obeisances to you, the Supreme Lord who displays unlimited pastimes. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Now,
Very, very. So, all the best wishes for your anniversary, and I think nothing more special can be there on the Karthik month. Such a wonderful opportunity, and also, definitely, Angel is a blessings of the Lord to you. She's such a wonderful devotee, and so amazingly, she is able to chant the bhajan of the Lord and then speak about the Lord. It is mentioned that until unless a person is fortunate and Lord's mercy is upon him, he cannot utter the holy name of the Lord. He cannot glorify the Lord. So, such a wonderfully blessed family. So now let's all pray for this wonderful family that they be blessed, and Krishna may shower unlimited blessings upon them. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So may this day be very blissful for you, and with all the blessings and your preparation and your absorption in the whole thought of Krishna consciousness for this program, that itself is a great blessing, right? Right. So you are feeling blissful.
Yes.
Haribol, Haribol. Jai. So with this, we will end today's program. So let's all meet every day for this Karthik Vrata program, and then please circulate this message to as many people as possible, so that many people can take advantage of this wonderful program on this Karthik month, to hear about Krishna, to visit different spots of Rajamandal, which other times, like when they will do it. So it's not generally possible. So we are getting so much wonderful opportunity in this holy month. Please distribute this good fortune to everyone, right? So thank you all very much for joining. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.